Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, Mother Nature finally got us a decent weekend where a lot of people were able to get out. Felt a lot like summer, especially on Saturday, with temperatures up around 90 and still just as nice on Sunday, but a little bit cooler. But plenty of people were able to get out and, get the boat on the water or fish from shore, take their family out, just enjoy the nice weather. And plenty of fish were caught this past week, especially this weekend. The lakes up in the northeastern part of the state that produce walleyes included Walleye, Bitter, Long, Midland, Indian Springs, Goose, Dry Lake by Clark, as well as Big Stone. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes continue to be Dry Lake by Willow Lake, also Ponset, Thompson, a few being caught at Whitewood, 81 Ponds, and also Sinai, and then also Madison, Brant, and Twin. And Twin is the trophy lake, and remember, you can only keep a walleye there if it's 28 inches or larger. Other lakes that produced a few walleyes, and I emphasize few, is Vermilion and Wall. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the walleyes? Really nothing fantastic and nothing special this time of year. Jigs and minnows have worked really great. Dead sticking with crappie rigs and minnows. Jigs and plastics, like jigs with Kitex or walleye sassets have been really doing the trick as well, because those walleyes are getting close to spawning and they're looking for a little bit larger profile bait. That's especially true out at the Missouri River, where the bite continues to do quite well out there. A lot of guys are just, again, jigs with minnows, jigs with plastics. A few people are trolling with crankbaits. But now, coming up, with the water temperatures warming up, we're starting to hear words that the males are starting to milk out there. So now's the time to start thinking about going out along the riprap and casting original floating wraps or Berkeley hit sticks, and you're going to have plenty of action doing that, especially after sunset. So again, keep that in mind. This Mother Nature looks like it's going to kind of cool things down for us this next weekend. But as things start to stabilize a little bit, I think that's one of the trips that you're going to keep in mind in the next 7 to 10 days. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about rain gear, because being the weather guy that I am, I know sooner or later it's going to rain. And it looks like it's going to rain this weekend, and plus be a little bit colder out there. So it's a very appropriate time for you to really look into rain gear that's going to, fit your budget, but also last you a long time and keep you comfortable. And we're a proud dealer of Striker Vortex suits. That's co-branded with Dakota Angler, as well as some Rapala rain gear. But what I'm going to spend some time talking to you today about is the Blackfish rain gear, the Storm Skin. They have the jackets as well as the bibs. 100% waterproof. They'll keep you warm, but also more than that, they'll be very comfortable to wear. And there's nothing more important for me when I'm talking about rain gear than to keep you dry, but also keep you comfortable. What's also special about this gear from Blackfish is that the Storm Skin is on special right now. Normally $189. It's on sale for $140 or $135, depending on the color that you choose. So again, if you've never seen it before, stop on by the store, take a look. I know you'll be impressed, and you'll be walking out with a pair. And if you can't make it to the store, give us a call at 605-336-9132, or check it out on the web at dakotaangler.com. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do, folks, is send it to me. Send it to Todd at dakotaangler.com. And before we end this week's report, I want to encourage all of you to participate in cleaning up the shorelines this spring. As the calendar is turned towards spring, a lot of more people are getting out and seeing some of the damage from ice fishermen or from just passerbys or whatever, with the amount of trash around the area lakes and rivers. I would encourage all of you to take a little bit of time. Take your kids with you if you want to, but take a trash bag with you and pick up the shoreline and dispose of it properly. A little bit of time goes a long way, if you know what I mean, when it comes to environment. So again, we're going to be doing it. I know a number of other people are doing it, and I encourage all of you to take a little time and pick up someone else's mess. Little inconvenient, but well worth the time. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report for Dakota Angler. I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and always stay safe.